Radio Maine in studio with my new friend. Welcome Chris Lafon, a.k.a. the one, the only Airsoft Fatty. Hello, Chris.
Hey, how's it going, Maine? You already know who it is, and if you don't, you're about to learn who it is.
Period. We are so happy to have you here in studio, and you have a lot of exciting things going on with the Bangor State Fair coming up. And Chris, I thought it would be fun to get to know you a little bit before we dive into those details, if that's cool with you.
Sounds good to me.
Amazing. First and foremost, what brought you here to Maine? Because we were just chatting, you're from Michigan.
Yeah. Well, in all honesty, I needed a change of scenery. Yes. There was a lot of things going on at the time, and I decided, you know what? Michigan's not the place for me right now. Yeah. I got to get out of here. My buddy was like, hey, come out here. I'll help connect you with a few people, get you going out here. Came out and been on a couple of different shows, had a chance, an amazing opportunity after opportunity to really just flaunt my wings and have a good time. Yes. So I ended up just staying. I was like, heck with it. You know what? Came out here for a little bit for work and then decided I was going to stay because it's just that perfect.
Maine has that effect on people. It did the same thing to me. Once I came here, it sunk its teeth into me and there's no going back. So I love that you're here. Amazing. Now, for people who might not be familiar with your lore and your stories yet, could you talk a little bit about what you do and how Airsoft Fatty came about?
Sure. I don't like to talk about the past too often, so I'll keep it, short, sweet, simple.
Totally.
I started doing videos back in 2014 and even a little before that, but publicly 2014. I did it as a little, side thing as a kid, right? You got to do your schooling, you got to get your degree and everything, but, as a teenager, I was having some stuff in life. I needed a little distracting. Yeah. Started it, never expected this to grow to where it was, and then we had that legendary video go viral like a firework, and it just was insane. And from there, it has just been upgrading life to new things, to better things, to bigger things. And I've had an amazing opportunity through life to entertain millions of people.
Yes.
And something that I'm excited for when it comes to the Maine State Fair is just getting the chance to meet more of my fans more one-on-one.
Absolutely.
Because I love it when I get to when I go to the events and I see fans who are like, "Yo, Fatty, can I get a photo? Hey, how's it going, man? Oh my God, you moved out here." It's like, it's nice.
It's awesome. That's amazing. We were just saying off mic, I don't know, you might need to change your handle one of these days because you're looking svelte, dude.
I mean, we're getting there,
You're looking amazing.
I mean, I'm still a little bit chunky boy, but, I'm getting there. I've got a dad bod right now, even though I got no kids, so I gotta lose the dad bod.
You gotta stay warm in these Maine winters, so a little bit of that, ain't nothing wrong with that. Absolutely.
100%. It definitely gets cold out here, especially last winter when we had that big storm. Oh.
It was a crazy winter. So if you survived this past one, I think you're going to do just fine here.
Survived it easily inside a little shed out in the middle of nowhere.
Love that. Amazing. Now, through your time on the internet, you've had the opportunity to collaborate with a lot of cool people. Who has been your favorite collaborator so far? And is there anyone we'd like to manifest you collaborating with someday?
Ooh, that's a good one. So if we're talking old school people I've collaborated with, like in the beginning when I was back in Michigan, Houston Jones, who's a bodybuilder, we did a video together where we basically took less lethal type rounds. We're talking impacts that they use in riots, 40 mics would shoot airsoft BBs. We're like, hey, let's do this kind of like, it's like the show Jackass,
Yes.
Flex it. He's a big bodybuilder who does these pain games, so it was kind of like, okay, we'll do that. And that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
But I think the biggest one, in my opinion, has been over the past few years, has been an artist named Wake Up Filthy.
Yes.
He's had us come out to shows, like we got one coming up actually after the Bangor event there, which is going to be Complex Con, which is going to be great. Awesome. That's where we do a lot of musical type stuff, where we do like pre-shows for people like Playboy Cardi.
Yes.
But Filthy's basically signed on with them, so it's been an amazing opportunity to go travel around the U.S. with them, do some performing, and currently we're kind of, they're looking to expand some of the shows to other countries.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility I might even start breaking out of the U.S. soon, so.
Ooh, international. Yes.
No, it's been insane. And then, of course, I've had an amazing chance to meet with, comedians like Danny McBride and Shane Gillis, who... Wow. I did an opener for Shane Gillis, and people went nuts for that one. I loved it. It's amazing. I think I've done 2 so far, and they both went absolutely amazing. Loved each one.
Oh, that's fantastic. Who in the future would we like to put on the vision board? Who would you love to work with someday?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think number one for me, and you just got to, because I've had the chance to briefly meet the guy. I Show Speed, right? One of the biggest names in streaming.
Huge.
Had an opportunity in Boston for a brief moment to have a lightsaber duel with him, and I proved the tie. Be the stronger Jedi. But
yes, I love that.
It's I Show Speed. I'm basically down to work with pretty much any creator.
Yes.
I'm down to work with the Paul brothers if they want to do some wrestling type stuff, because I'll be doing some of that as well. We're trying to get into some of the things with wrestling. We got different leagues we're working with. We've been training for boxing as well. So I'm open to pretty much doing collaborations with anyone. Like, you could be a beauty tuber, you could be a cosplay tuber, you could be a workout tuber. I've worked with so many different people, and I've had an amazing opportunity with this channel to not be so narrow, bottlenecked into one subject, that I could meet and have a chance to expose people to different people and different ideas and things like that.
Absolutely. Oh, that's incredible. I'm sure a lot of people listening, especially young people, would love to do what you do someday. You know, you really put yourself out there online. So I'm curious, what's a piece of advice you might give to someone listening who is a little bit nervous about posting and doing things like that?
Honest to God, this is probably the best piece of advice I could give someone. If this or anything you want to do in life is something you legitimately want to do, and you're scared, or you're worried about how painful the experience might be, or the things you might face, you got to think to yourself, I want to do this because I want to be happy. And regardless of the pains, regardless of the stuff I got to go through, I'm going to get there. I'm not going to act like this has been all puppies, kittens, and rainbows. I've had my moments. I've had haters. I've had people talk their mess. But at the end of the day, I look at it like this. I'm happy. If I got people that don't like me, it's because they're jealous of what I'm doing. And I'm going to keep doing what I do because I make a lot of people smile and I make a lot of people's days.
You absolutely do. And I'm so happy to hear it makes you smile too. You can really feel that through 100%. Your content, for sure. Now let's talk about the Bangor State Fair. You're going to have a chance to meet a lot of fans there. Is it true this is your biggest meet and greet ever?
100%. And we're going to be doing some crazy stuff too. Not only will we be doing a bit of a meet and greet and having, doing signing autographs and doing photos in person, but we also have a dunk tank we're going to be doing for Make-A-Wish. It's going to be called Dunk a YouTuber.
Yes.
And what we're doing is we're going to try and make as much money as we can for Make-A-Wish. We do work with them on occasion, and this time around we got them fully with us, so I'm like, yes, let's do this. I love the opportunity to work with them and get a chance to make some money. So if you happen to be in the Bangor area, whether you like me or not, or whether you know who I am or not, drop by. Let's do a good cause. Let's make a bunch of kids' days, because there's some kids out there that are having some gloomy ones, man.
Absolutely. I love that. This is kind of perfect for your lovers and your haters. They can either dunk you or meet you at the meet and greet, or both.
Exactly. And then if there's any Maine creators that people want to see, well, we'll have a couple of them coming with us on some of the days, like August 4th. I've got my buddy Chef Jackie coming out from the Ninja Japanese Steakhouse, who he is an amazing character, has a great personality, so I'm excited to have him out there. I think it's going to be fun having people dunk me and have him sitting there going, oh, look, he got him down. Like, I want to have him just have fun with it, you know?
He's a hoot. I saw the video you two made. It was amazing. So
100%.
I know he's excited. Now, you said you've worked with Make-A-Wish before. Could you talk a bit about why it is important for you to support that cause and everything they do?
Oh, sure. One of the biggest things, right, is my mother growing up really instilled with me that you got to have a care for the youth, right?
Yes.
Whether it's your own kids, whether it's another person's kids, you got to have a care for that. And I have grown up in a life where I've seen people in myriads of different walks of life, right? I've seen rich people, I've seen poor people, I've seen the rich guy who's depressed, the poor guy who's happy.
Totally.
And something I've always noticed is there's always going to be a kid out there who's having a bad day, who's going through a rough life, who's experiencing things that no kid should have to. Illnesses and other issues that programs like Make-A-Wish, they just help bring a little bit more joy into their life. And sometimes, right, that little bit of joy is just enough to push the kid further to keep fighting and fighting harder.
Absolutely. They're changing lives, truly. And
1,000%.
I think it's so cool that this is specifically for Make-A-Wish Maine, too. So
100%.
This is for kids in Maine. That's amazing. Now, let's get the dates for the meet and greet. We got August 1st, 2nd, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Noon to 7, you're going to be there. What can fans expect when they stop by to see you, Chris?
Well, besides the dunk tank and obviously having some fun with that, they can expect to see me with all my personality and everything. We're going to try to bring in a few other creators as well, but the big idea is to have a chance for fans to come up, ask any questions they got for me. Maybe they want to bring the phone case up to have it signed, or they want to do a photo in person. We'll also have, little things for the fans as well, like having some signed printouts as well, along with some merch. So it's a lot of fun. Yes. And the best part is, right, me and my crew, regardless of the days we're set to, we're going to be there all 10 days.
Oh, fantastic. Airsoft Fatty in the building. So many fans are going to be there. I'm curious, ahead of the Bangor State Fair, do you have any wild fan interactions that have really stuck with you?
Oh my gosh, there's been a few, but I think the funniest one, which would be worth mentioning, me and my crew were out in Jersey. We were doing some filming. It was during the time we did an interview with the Jersey crew.
Yep.
And, it was that night. I'm on my way back from going up to a vending machine alone. Coming back to my room, and this car comes up, speeds into the lot, parks in a spot diagonal from me, and comes out, Airsoft Fatty, oh my God. I'm sitting there thinking, it's just gonna be 2, maybe 3 people, normal for a car. 5 people pile out this little 4-door sedan, they open a trunk, and 3 more people are popping out of the freaking trunk. I'm sitting there thinking, what on earth is going on? And every one of them's like, Airsoft Fatty, Airsoft Fatty. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, are these guys going to clown college on the pier? Like, do I need to get the music on with all the scarves? Like, oh my God, but it's amazing, it's funny,
oh my
it's
God.
pretty cool, you know?
That is amazing. That must be so surreal. Like you said, just going to the vending machine, next thing you know, a clown car pulls up with, oh my gosh.
A little clown car.
That is fantastic. Now, you mentioned you're going to be at the Bangor State Fair all 10 days, regardless of the meet and greet date. So, what are you looking forward to at the fair outside of the work that you're going to be putting in?
Well, I mean, to put it bluntly, it'll be my first state fair ever, right? Yes. I've done smaller city fairs. I've done, back in Michigan, Main Street Market used to have one. But this will be my first ever big state fair. So I'm really just going to be excited to experience the generalization of it. Just seeing everything, especially when I'm not, doing my thing and I'm having some off time. I'm definitely going to want to check out like some of that vendor food and stuff like that.
Yes. Oh, the food is the best part. Oh my gosh. The food and the animals. I'm stuck in between. You're going to enjoy yourself. Yes, Chris.
I'm excited.
Absolutely. Now, after the fair, is there anything else you have coming up this year that you're really looking forward to?
Honestly, yeah, we got Complex Con coming up. That's going to be a great one for sure. It's always a good time to go put on a good show for people and do a little bit of a musical performance. Who knows, maybe going back out there this time we might do another song. Past couple of shows we've done like Rolling Loud and Summer Smash. We both times took and made a completely new song.
I love that.
And we'll also be doing the Juice World Festival out in Chicago too.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
100%.
We got to get you on one of our shows. I didn't know we're doing music too.
Oh, I've been doing music. I've got, different songs, parodies, straight up originals. I'm down to.
He does it all. That's
100%.
Fantastic. Well, I'm sure nothing but a great year ahead of you, my friend. And of course, we got the fair. Get those tickets at BangorStateFair.com. We can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much for joining me in studio today, Chris.
Oh, no problem. It was a pleasure to come out here. The ride was nice and peaceful. Maine's a beautiful place. And
I love that.
I tell people, if you can't live here, you got to at least visit once or twice.
There it is. There it is. For anyone who might be living under a rock, real quick, where can they follow you online?
Oh, that's easy. You can find me pretty much underneath the same name everywhere on YouTube, TikTok, over on Instagram, and Twitch. It's just Airsoft Fatty. It's been the same name ever since 2014, and we don't plan to change it anytime soon.
That's right. That's amazing. Definitely go give him a follow. And again, those tickets are on sale at BangorStateFair.com. The fair kicks off this weekend. Enjoy your first state fair.
That's going to be the plan. It's going to be a good one for sure.